happy woman yesterday, but they said I got a lot more talking to do. So we're back here live for part 2 here from the download on YouTube. Wisdom app been hanging tough with us. We have the here and now with the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so there's this decision now, what you want to do. There's an important decision. You got to consider the repercussions of your actions, I'm hearing. You want to act with tact. Act with tact. Yes, you want to come from a place of tactfulness. Wisdom put into action, yeah. Wisdom from not just your past experiences and your intellect, but also taking into accord your spiritual guidance that you're getting from your emotional GPS, which we talked about immediately. Okay. So you're at this point of here and now. There's a decision to make. The past, the future. I just see that you grounded yourself in the moment. So doing that actually led you right to milk and honey. As you grounded yourself in the moment, you found yourself extremely satisfied. There's a little baby elephant in there, and he's got a tusk in the bowl of milk and honey. He's got his tusk up, bathing himself. He's taking him a milk bath. Okay. Interesting, because the elephant is very significant. And I remember reading about elephants and how when they're little babies, they'll tie them to a stake and they won't move. And even when they get bigger, if they're tied to the stake, they won't move, even though they could quickly, with the flick of their wrist, hop themselves right up out of that situation. They won't move because they've been trained that way. But in this energy, this little elephant is not tied to no stake. It's taking a bath in milk. Okay, so it's like awareness came through. Baby, you actually free. Okay, I got Dumbo. You could fly. Somebody here, people have made fun of you your whole life because you got really big ears. That's messed up. Okay, 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups, or is it 7 of Pentacles, or is it good or is it bad? The way you judge it is what you had, and the way you judge it from moving forward is what you will have, what it will be. Interesting. Whether it's talking about your ears or something more significant to you, you see. Okay, but somebody, the ears is everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're showing me somebody I know who was teased their whole life over their ears. Okay. And then they're showing me my nephew, who he's kind of cool. There's like something in him where he's able to, some people can do it, wiggle his ears up and down like that without even moving. He can just move them by themselves. I'm like trying, sitting there staring, and they don't move. Yeah. Anyways, but he can. If you can wiggle your ears, you get 10,000 points. If you've been teased your whole life because you have big ears, then you can really hear when I tell you 15,000 points for you. Okay, whatever. We still haven't figured out what these points are about. One of these days we go know. The 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Chariot with the land of milk and honey. Honey, yes, this is about you overcoming obstacles in your life, moving forward in life, because 7 of Pentacles, you let go of a situation that was not growing. It was not fruitful. Okay. And then the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Cups is love, and the 6 of Wands is victory. So it's like you choosing the path that feels right, where you recognize love, choosing the path that feels right emotionally. The path is drawing you in emotionally. It's speaking to your emotional GPS system. Because what we said, if it feels like crap, that's because it's shit. Flush it. If it feels like bliss, do more of this. And so you're doing what feels more like bliss. Yeah. That is your path of victory. And you're on victory road with this. Life is getting sweet because you keep doing that, choosing the path of bliss. Okay. Then comes up the thinker. So here you are. Life is getting better. Life is getting better as you've moved away from the old ways that everybody's doing. Now you start to thinking. What's coming up in your mind? Let's find out. Sitting there thinking. Okay, card number 44. It's card number 44. And they just cut me off with the rare healer energy. The rare healer energy. Okay, justice coming out. With the King of Pentacles coming out. With the 9 of Pentacles, well, damn. Okay, coming out with the Ace of Swords. Hallelujah. This just said to me. What this just said to me was, listen, now you in this new energy, honey. You got all these new resources available. You got the freedom of time. You got the freedom of finances. You got freedom, okay? You're free from all those old energy. What are you going to do with all this new luxury, abundance, and prosperity? And then they're showing me the lyrics from the song that we just read there, Live Your Life, from T.I. and Rihanna, talking about, you know, you forgot where you came from. You're piss poor because your what does it say? Something about piss poor morally. Somebody, you could be rich as fuck, but you better remember your morals and where you came from. You know, if there's, I heard see a need, feel a need. If you got an abundance and you see that individual or that experience will actually benefit from your contribution, why not contribute? What do I have? Abundance of fucking pain and lessons. So I take all that abundance and I overflow it into words right here on this channel. And guess what? We're shining, honey. We're shining so bright. Can you see I even used a highlight? I got that glow. I'm just saying, how are you doing this in your life? You know, you have an abundance of something. You got to give from that. Okay, your abundance is coming in. You having more prosperity and abundance to choose what you're going to do with it. Clean it up. You already cleaned it up. They said because you already cleaned it up, there ain't nothing left to clean up. You already been cleaning up your messes. Okay, you ain't too much left to clean up. Okay, the Emperor here coming out with the 5 of Pentacles, coming out with the Queen of Cups, coming out, with the 7 of Swords. You already knew something was a lie. You already knew something was deceptive. You already found the untruth. You found that intuitively with that Queen of Cups and that 7 of Swords energy. And then 5 of Pentacles and the Emperor, you're like, I will not allow that to control me no more. That situation is depraved. I heard that situation is depraved. That was a false illusion. Yeah, you already cleaned up your energy. This karmic repercussion, this change in your energy, this abundance, this new levels of prosperity and abundance that you have is because you realize the deception. You realize the deception that you were ever lacking anything. You started to look at what you have in the here and now, which was the first card. And that's what I started talking about in that song. He said, stop looking at what you lost and start looking at what you have. It was right in the beginning of the song. Yeah. Stop looking at what you ain't got. Start being thankful for what you do got. And let's give it to him, baby girl. Start being thankful for what you do got. Stop being pissed off, angry, sad, lonely, depressed, whatever the fuck word you choosing about what you don't got, and start appreciating what you do got. Somebody here, you went back to your past to clean up your daddy issues. Somebody here, you went back to your past to clean up an energy with an Aries. Somebody here, you went back to your old job to get your last check from your last job and tell your boss the truth that you ain't told him. You were hiding that truth. Somebody here, you went to go tell your daddy the truth. Somebody here, you went to tell your husband the truth. Somebody here, you went to tell God the truth. I heard God. Yeah, somebody went and told God, like, listen, God, here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is what I know. This is what I've experienced. I heard, correct me if I'm wrong. But if I recall, this is how it went down and this is what it is. Okay, now is your time to show out. Okay, let's see what else happened. Next, we have the Fates. Boom. It was destined to happen. Card number 17, relating to the star card energy in the tarot system. Okay, yeah. If the star card comes out right here, I might just throw these cards in the air and just jump up, hooping and hollering. But let's see what we have with the Fates. I see Andrea Tribe. Thank you, baby. Okay. Tarot coming out. The sun, honey. The sun. Did not say, and now you shining. Now you shining because you done cleaned up your shit. You cleaned up all that past shit. Now you're shining. Okay. This is reminding me of a couple of different things. But the one that wants to come out the most is my nephew. He had gone back to Colorado to try to heal his relationship with his family and all that stuff. And he said, everything went to shit over there. He said, Auntie, I couldn't start nothing. Anytime I tried to get a job going, anytime something started going good for me, it would go to hell in a handbasket, this and that and the other. I said, well, honey, what's meant for you to go over there and clean that shit up, realize, and then you come back over here, because that's what he did. He came back over here, and you start building something that's going to last with you. It was showing you anything you built over there with that energy, trying to chase after that energy of what mommy and daddy was supposed to be, it was just going to get destroyed. It was just not going to work out for you. It was meant for you to clear that idea out of your fucking head so that when you build it up here, you don't go chasing that shit later. Yeah. So it also reminds me of another conversation I had with my child earlier. We were talking about a friend of ours, and, you know, she's got no children. She's young. She's out there living her life. No questions, no obligations to nobody to answer to, nothing like that. But you know, if she decided to have children later, she gonna have to slow down all that shit she been doing in order to raise those children to some level. Everybody don't do it, but most people do. Yeah. But in this case, what I said was, listen, I had you young, and now I'm in my 40s, you know, and I don't have to slow down for a damn thing. You're raised. You know, I'm free to do what the fuck I need to do. So there's something valuable to setting your stable foundations early, getting that stable early so that when you grow, and then you don't have to start over again, building something else from the ground up, right? So you build the net. It's like the most firm part of your foundation. And honey, your children, your family, that is the most firm part of your human foundation connections, right? And if it's not working, then you need to resolve that in yourself too, in order to go ahead and build up and not then tear down everything you built to go back to something that you could have resolved ages ago. I heard ages ago. Thank you for your love donation, Andrea. Okay, we have the Sun. We have the Tower. We have the Tower. We have the Four of Cups. We have the King of Cups. There's something here about recognizing the value and the protection, okay, what you had by somebody else's rejection, okay? Overcoming the power of rejection through emotional mastery is here, okay? Allowing what was to fall apart so you can focus on what you do have. Take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you. There is an energy that's coming into you because you've been doing this so consistently. I'm hearing so consistently and so persistently. Yes. And it looks like a gift that you get to unbox with the boys card here. We have this happy, smiling person. If you're wearing pigtails today, they said 5,000 points, because who's wearing pigtails today? I ain't even wearing pigtails today, but somebody wearing pigtails today, you get 5,000 points. Okay. There's some here about the opening and unboxing this gift that is so happy. There's something coming in for you, or it's arriving at this time, or you just got it, depending on where you're at in the timeline. But I did ask for yesterday, today, tomorrow energies. Yeah, there's some very pleasant energy coming up. We have a fork in the road. Somebody here there's a fork in the road coming up as well. There's a change in the energy. Somebody here is going to make a decision on what they need to do. Let's see what we have coming out. The Seven of Wands, persistence, okay? With the Three of Cups of joy and happiness in your life, okay? With the Page of Swords, thinking about it. And the Knight of Swords to cut out some negativity. Somebody here is finding another place where they this is an idea that's coming up. We talked about brushing your hair and throwing out the trash. In that, we talked about smoothing out your consciousness and getting rid of anything in your consciousness that is unbeneficial, unproductive, or productive in an unsatisfactory type of way, in a low vibration type of way that feels like crap. And so, you know, you need to flush that. Yeah. This is what this is talking about. So there's a fork in the road, and this could be a decision. This could just simply be a perspective that you have, a belief that you have, an expectation that you have. Okay, something that has persisted with you. You're making this change. You're letting go. Like I said, somebody here, you went back to your past to clean up these energies with the father, a husband, a boss, a legal figure, or even with God. And when you do that, like, as you've done that, it shows you something else about yourself. Yeah. I was talking to a friend of mine about, I don't know about that person. That person don't seem like they're really your biggest fan. When everybody else was hooping and hollering for you, that person didn't even budge, didn't bat a lash, they show, didn't clap their hands, smile, or cheer you on. And I noticed that. And then today it came, and I had that conversation about a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago at the most recent. And so now I'm seeing like, okay, and where is that energy inside of me? Because remembering that, yeah, you can look at them and be like, that's a shit ass person right there. I don't want to engage with that person no more. Okay, but where are you mirroring that to see it? Where are you mirroring that to attract it in your experience? That's what's coming out with this fork in the road. There's some sort of mentality there. So you're attracting a partner. This partner, maybe they're not ready for the whole family deal, because, you know, maybe somebody here, like, they still over their old family deal. Somebody here is recognizing, like, they're not ready for that. They're seeing that in the mirror. Somebody here, you've been obtuse towards financial prosperity. Yeah, you've been moving away from financial prosperity by some choices that you have been making. Like, you have strong judgments about those who have large sums of money at their beck and call all the time. some of those ideas are coming out here. You got opinions, strong judgments about those who's born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Okay, that is negative. Okay, and is it negative or is it positive or is it just limited awareness? Okay, is it limited awareness? And anywhere where you're holding these ideas of not having love, of not being appreciative, of not having those ideas that are holding you in that perspective, that are holding you in that reality, are coming up for dissemination so that you can brush and smooth out your consciousness, okay, and throw away the garbage. That's coming out. Okay, what else do we have moving forward? We have the truth be told. Then you have the truth available to you. You have the wisdom of the owl. Yeah, you have the truth being available to you. Now, once you speak it out into reality, you can speak from a new level of consciousness. This is like somebody who realizing a way to tweak their intention. Somebody here, this is whole reading is talking about you've tweaked your intention. You found something that was off in your intention, that was counterproductive in your intention. You've been repeating this affirmation I'm hearing for years. Okay, somebody didn't realize that something they were saying repetitively was a self-fulfilling prophecy over their life. They finally gonna stop saying that because they realize the truth about it now. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. Perfect. Yes. Regrets in the past. The 3 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, expecting that this is going to produce more desirable resources, assets, time, money, experiences. Yes. Okay. Yes. As you realize this truth, what you were speaking out, somebody here, you just kept looking at all the shit that you had lost instead of all the shit that you got here. Okay, getting into the here and now is what this is all about. Recognizing the value of that self-fulfilling prophecy over your life. You start manipulating the way you're using your words and your energy a little bit. Start having a better experience. That's what I see here. Yeah. And look at that. Bless. Wake up in the morning. I'm blessed. Yes. Smile up on my face. No regrets. Yes, you know that you are blessed. Charlie Wilson, thank you for channeling those words. Yes. And so as you realize you're blessed, okay, in the 22 energy, okay, yeah. I was just listening to this lady, Tanya Gabrielle. She does numerology. She did a report on the 1111 energy. Okay, but she said it's 1122. She was talking about the grandioseness of it. I see something amazing happening on the 11th. Today, recording date is the 10th. That's tomorrow. And I did ask the energies yesterday, today, tomorrow. So something here, you're going to have something spectacular, breakthrough, awareness. This could, for somebody, translate into the way your experiences with certain connections that you have. For somebody, it's going to translate to the way your connection is with your bank account. And what is connecting with your bank account and the amounts that's connecting with your bank account. Okay, but somebody, this is connecting with understanding those repetitive cycles that have been going on. Big awareness, big epiphanies, big awakening coming up here. That's what I see. Yeah, with the world. There we go. Confirmation like a mofo. Yeah, the world and the 10 of Cups. Well, goddamn. How much more confirmation? God dang it. Okay, with the Hermit energy in, about the questions you, yes, with the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, so the world, successful completion, the 10 of Cups, about all these emotional attachments, about these cycles, like wrapping up an emotional cycle. Something that affected you emotionally one way will not anymore. You've raised your vibration about it. You don't live in that house no more. Love don't live here anymore. Not in that place anyways. You know what I'm saying? Your love has raised its vibration. It's expanded its boundaries. It's expanded its capacity. It's grown. And the Hermit with the Queen of Pentacles, you're seeing the value and the self-development that you've attained in listening to your own guidance and trusting in your journey, okay, in resolving all the things that you used to be like, that's the fucked up thing that ruined the rest of my life. Yeah, as soon as you stop speaking that shit, then the rest of your life wasn't worried. You were like, that was a difficult thing that taught me so fucking much. I learned so much from that tragedy, from that terrible thing, that experience I went through. Okay, as soon as you did that, whoo, that shit started to pay dividends. That's what I see happening here in this energy. Somebody here, everything that used to be your terrible thing, yeah, you'd have cleaned up your vibration, and it's attached to wherever you come from, whoever was there. It could be attached to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. It could be attached to 6 people. One is a little baby. It could be for somebody. Definitely it is. Yeah. Okay. We have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. That was not a tarot card. Okay. We have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me, though, but this was not a tarot card. This was a note that I made. Okay. 3 generations to break ancestral karmic cycle. Grandma, mom, uncle, aunts. Okay. So there's something here about 3 generations it took to break the cycle. And the way they're showing me was, interestingly enough, okay, that uncle didn't break it, aunts did. So 3 in that generation broke it. So it's like 3 in each generation has to break it, okay? 3 in each generation has to break it for it to be permanent for all the ancestral line. And what I'm seeing, that's interesting because, okay, there's more there. Okay, they said it's not for now, but yes, there's something here about 3 breaking the ancestral karmic line. For somebody here, you can know who those 3 are, and you can see those energies. They might not all be in the same generation. It could be in 2 adjacent generations. So it could be like in mother and child energies. Okay. Now the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. The Fool says you're ready for a new start. You're ready for the new lease on life. You're ready for the new journey, baby. You own this, okay? Because you completed the old one. With the completion of the old cycle, you in for the new cycle. Yeah. So anything that makes you feel attached, now's the time to clean it out. From your house, from your closet, from your car, from your job, from your mind, from your energy, from your spirit, from your fridge, from the junk drawer. I don't know. Find it. Get rid of it. If it's there, get rid of it, okay? Most of you ain't going to have to go no further than the crap thought that was rolling around in your head about your judgment about the past and how it wasn't working for you and how it was a fucked up thing. And that's just the whole answer for somebody here. I'm picking up on that energy strongly. Oh, Lord. So we finally did get some tarot cards out. We're going to go ahead and go into your Alpha and Omega messages at this time. And members, go ahead and put your requests in for your personal mini. If you're still watching at this time, today's a great day to get a personal reading. You ready for that? Go hit up my website. Let's get it done. It's a great day to order your own custom decks by me or the published decks that I have available. Let me know when you're ready. I'll get it right to you. Let's get into your Alpha and Omega messages, and then I'll take a personal from each of my members who is present in the chat. Okay? And if you're not a member and you're like, dang, I want to be in the chat, you need to go ahead and read over the membership opportunities. They are listed below the video in the description box. There's a link. It'll take you right over to all of that information. And what do we have? The 7 of Abundance. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow so slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. Amen. That's a confirmation of the new energies, I'm telling you. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. And now they're showing me, pause on the reading. While I tell you about the cup. Whose energy is in the cup? Is it yours yet? Because if it ain't yours yet, then you got some work to do, Lucy. You got some explaining to do, Lucy, to yourself. Okay. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By attending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenish, and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. That is the download message that we have for you today. If this was your message, give this video a thumbs up, share it with somebody, share it on your Facebook. Okay, that's fine. All right. Yeah, this is what I have for you. So let's go into our member minis. Okay, so thankful and grateful for the love donations. You can send a love donation at any time. I could definitely use it. I appreciate every bit of the monetary reciprocation that y'all send to me because I do invest in this show every day and I do deserve to get paid. Okay, let's see what we have for you. For those of you who choose me for your personal services and readings, remember that gets you a raffle ticket into the drawing on the 1st for a free reading. Yes. And definitely, whether you're a member or not, go check out the membership opportunity because it's changed. It's evolving. And I'm going to be adding another tier very soon here. So what do we have for Andrea? She would like a general reading. What's the message for Andrea at this time, please? And thank you. Andrea, 9 of Swords. Okay. What is it that you're afraid of? What is it that's been keeping you up at night? Okay. There's a bunch of things that you know. You're on the verge of having a clear breakthrough. The moon is below. Okay. Yeah. I see you being up late at night. Okay. You need to rest. Okay. There's an angel next to you. I see this feather on the bed next to you. Okay. So I see there's an angel that sits next to you. Mm-hmm. Who is your angel? You know who your angel is. They're telling me you know who your angel is. Yeah, you've been stuck in your head about something. You're starting to get some resolution around that. Whatever this is bothered you. This is when you're trying to fall asleep and boom, it comes to your mind. Is it that person that comes to your mind? Okay, I heard yes. So with this, they're saying there's some clarity that is going to help you resolve this. Okay. And then I'm hearing laying the situation to rest. Lay it to rest. I'm hearing there's nothing nothing more you could have done. You did all you could. The energy did what it should, I heard. And then it was time for it to go. That it did what they, so there's the energy here of somebody here who had a very important role to play. They finished that and then that was it. Their mission was complete. Okay. I heard do not lament the completion of their mission. This is something to be celebrated. I heard this is something to be celebrated. I heard that's a little hard for you. They said over the coming days for you, this could totally be the energy that comes up from today's reading in your experience, helping you get some peace and resolution about that. Okay. Now for Janine, please and thank you. Please tell me, why do I have a block when I try to read my cards? Okay, let's see. First thing I heard was because you're claiming a block. Okay, so what they're showing me is sometimes I've asked questions and I never claimed a block, but later when I'm not even looking at the cards, when I'm not even in that energy anymore, more information will be revealed to me about it. So they're showing me that first. Is it that you claimed a block when they were like, we're going to show you in a minute, just hold on? Okay, that don't make no sense, but it does make sense at the same time. So let's see, what's the reason that Janine feels this block when she tries to read her cards? Because the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Okay, in the bottom of the deck. Oh, the Tower. Okay, what I just heard was the reason you're feeling the block is because what is this negative judgment? There's some sort of anger in you about what you're asking about. You have very strong judgments about what it is. So anything that your cards are showing you right now are based off the judgment that you have about the situation. You're not actually, this is kind of hard to tell you, but what I'm hearing is you're not actually open to what the universe is showing you about it. You only want the cards to tell you what you want them to tell you. And you want them to agree with your opinion. But the divine doesn't see things that way. We put all these judgments of good or bad over everything, positive and negative over everything. And for spirit, from the divine perspective, it simply is. It's not positive, negative, good, or bad. It simply is. And so there's something here about you clearing through some of these judgments, these opinions that you have about people and experiences, okay, that's going to open it up. And now, they're telling me, yeah, they're telling me on experience, this lady, the mother of my ex, she would not look at her own childhood. She would not look at her own childhood drama. And one day I channeled in a message for her in a very unpleasant way. Janine said, wow, I hope you know what I'm talking about, because ouch. That kind of hurt. But I told her very boldly and bluntly, sugar-free, in a very sugar-free way, which for her was unpleasant, is listen, this is why your readings be on the side of the point. Your readings aren't on point because you refuse to deal with your own issues. Until you deal with your own issues, spirit will not deal with you clearly, because spirit keeps trying to draw you like you need to handle your own shit before you try to help somebody else clean out theirs. You can't help somebody else clean out their shit until you clean out your own shit. Now, I know you're not trying to read for somebody else, but the energy is still here. The same energy applies. There's something in your own shit, your own baggage. Okay, work on that. Work on that. Stop trying to read about other fucking people. Woo, they're getting strong tone with you. Stop trying to read about other fucking people. It's the bloody secret. Yes, you have to read about yourself, Clear that energy. Exactly what you don't want to think about, talk about, admit, or tell nobody about. That's exactly what the fuck you need to be working on. That's where the blockage is. You know what it is. You know exactly what it is. Get busy. This is what I have for you today. Until next time, go follow me on all my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. I'm on Facebook at LPHtarot. And I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. And they said if anybody else needs your ass chewed out, you can hit me up for that too, because I do ass chewing too. Okay, it's called a rat. Okay. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.